Hey, so I'm over at wherever I am, Zombie Farm. I've been through a few places. Um, this seems to be the different kind of meta where you have these ablative armor, as they might say, and then you have these um, be slightly staggered so that you can have the power up build up before you use it. So I can just make this one stronger. And otherwise, you're using up the durability of the weapon before it can use its power. So you just notice it takes a bit. Well, I mean, it takes less time because I upgraded the energy. And now, I guess I'm waiting while I'm waiting for that to go down. Not the best, maybe, because they're separate now. But now the other one will have time before it's taken out so that it can use its ability, is the idea. And it kind of works. And if I were to do that, it's still... Apparently, okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. It's worse. The last time I got like another 50 points somehow. Maybe it's because I got the explosion. I don't know. So instead, put this one down. You get to have those two powers overlap more. Um, but you still want like upgrade to the defenses and whatever else until you can afford something better. Of course, you want more energy. So the thing about this one, yeah, I'm gonna still be using one of those heavier boxes. I could probably put it on top. Use the two light color boxes, which are the weakest, to be the Jaffe. What the hell is a Jaffe? I don't know. But you see now, I don't have the energy to use the ability as soon or as much, so it's a balancing act. And then do I actually get more power this way? Well, surprisingly. I wonder if bombs... I'm going to do a run without doing upgrades. I'm going to see if bombs give me more money than 250... Oh, I could have done one more bomb. Yeah, I'm very curious if bombs would do the trick. It's the difference between having this here and that there, and or upgrading the durability of things. I want to upgrade this one. Won't make too much of a difference. So this time I plan on using mostly bombs instead of the power up, and see if I actually get as far as I did for 260, so you can see the difference. Also, having more people gone means that the durability goes down sooner, and it takes less to make that possible, so I guess that's kind of a good thing. Then I last longer getting to this point where I use the ability. I said I was going to only use bombs. Well, I guess I lied. But I was going to use bombs in the beginning to extend my... Well, now I'm not using the ability at all for the next time. I think I only used it twice. So that's 4 bombs. Chances are I don't know. As you can see, I used definitely more bombs than I used the other power-up. So maybe there's a bit of a bonus using bombs, and at least in the beginning. That's curious. But now I can afford a better weapon, which of course I'm going to put on the good durability thing at the top, so it'll last the longest. And I'm still going to use everything as it is. The buffer and everything. It should be fine. Or it should be the best choice. I don't know. It's the difference between a few seconds having the configuration be like this or having the configuration be like this. And it's great that you can shuffle them all around as you like, which is nice. You almost wonder if I want to do this instead so that lasts longest. But no, I want to get rid of this one first, have the other one last the longest. Or maybe, I don't know. It's a curious thing because if I do this one, it'll last longer and then they'll get through this one quickly. And then we'll see. But also lasers will make it so that we're taking less damage as we do. Already we're having increased improvements. And the bombs, until we get to the point where we can use the laser, the other weapons effectively. Although the laser will do the most damage, it actually gets down to it. The other thing I guess about using the power is it affects everyone, not just a small area of people. Slightly bigger area, so it is worth the money to do it. But now I'm not even using as many bombs. Don't even know how much. Best thing is the laser will last for the entire duration of the fight. So it'll be a while before that thing's dead. But I'm still taking damage immediately because they're jumping up and hitting me. I'm getting slapped. So now I don't have any abilities except for the bomb. So I'll throw as many bombs as I possibly can and I get the most out of that. So there you go. Now I want to upgrade this one, bring it back to the top, and then put this one on the bottom. It'll probably be fine. And then I can upgrade my energy. So now I have twice the lasers, which is awesome. You always want them lasting as least amount of time, which actually makes, technically, the durability last even longer. Although at this point, kind of need to use bombs for it to last, because it's gonna go down quickly. Make the most out of those first layers. I could have used a laser. I'm actually all the way at this part, which is surprisingly more than I've ever achieved so far. So that's cool. Before I've even lost my first 2 layers, which is awesome. So now these guys are doing damage. The problem is these dudes only do damage to people who are, how do I put it? Directly on, like they're already doing damage to the cart, right? Okay, that's a significant upgrade. The second laser really made the other durability last so much longer. And now with the longest lasting durability at the end, it still doesn't do super much better because there's only so much I can do with just one laser against so many people. Even with bombs, or I should say zombies, they're not people. And there we have it. We're at the midway point. I'll see you in the next video and such. This game has rockets, and rockets are cool, but I think I want to do an all laser run just because it costs less. But let's see how much rockets do compared to lasers. So as you see, the lasers have 37 damage. The rockets do 150 damage, even though it's only at level 4. These ones are so much better. So you almost wonder about using all rockets, and that's a pain, because now I won't have my ablative armor. And now I'm using these at the top. So they'll last the longest, and I don't need to worry about that. I could end up using all rockets because that is significantly greater. You would think. I don't know. Should I do one round to explain? Let's give some more durability to the rockets. Sure. Now I only have one beginning armor, and I already have enough energy to make it to the first power-up, which really wasn't super great. I don't know. 150 damage, you multiply that by like 4 layers or something. Have a laser, have one of these things at the bottom with the most durability. You might get more out of it. Maybe having ablative armor is not important anymore, and just lasting is good. But no matter what, in this game, basically, you're just earning money so you can get stronger, so you can face deeper and deeper into the situation. Get even more done. That's about it. It would be great to use the laser ability. I want to show that. But also, it would be great to use it so I can have more progress. That is tremendous. I don't think 150 is really better than lasers somewhat, because of, look at how much power it takes to use that special ability. I don't know if it actually gains us super much. So that's a pain. Of course I'll get the thing is, right, if I do, it says it's attack 150 and the lasers are only 37. I don't know how that makes sense. But I mean, it's a struggle because I don't want to use a lot of if I use a lot of rockets, if I use a lot of lasers, and I almost don't want to use the tasers because, or shocker. The shockers only do stuff for people who are already there. Lasers at least do something to people who are coming, and they can hit them from far away no matter what and keep them at bay if I multiply them for the entire thing. I'm very tempted to have just a bunch of lasers because they are the fastest acting thing. But like, if it really is 5 times the power, then rockets would be the better choice. So I usually go for a round like this, and I don't like it. I want lasers. And eventually I'll get to the point where I upgrade my weapons and everything, but that'll be in a different episode where I'll talk about that. Or I already have, and this is the same thing every time. You just keep progressing until you get to the end and moving on. Ooh, is that a special laser weapon thing? Oh, level 9 laser weapon pack. I see. Whatever. That's it for today.